Hi friends, welcome to my vlog. This is Shani. It's a beautiful evening out here in Ontario, Canada, and it's 6 p.m. I think it's almost 7 p.m. There's a lot of ducks out here. Actually, I guess I just started thinking maybe I should, reflect on the year that has passed since I moved out here. I moved out here in the spring of 2019. Now it's the summer of 2020. A lot has happened. I have friends and a few people in my life ask me how it is out here. I guess this is the perfect time for me to share what I think about actually moving. And I would still stand by my first impression when I arrived. Canada is beautiful. It is beautiful. It's treated me so well, and I have not had experienced any kind of horrible situation out here. I want to share to anyone who is wondering if it's a good idea to move and study in Canada in 2020 and beyond. I can't say anything about beyond. If there's anything I can say that is truly factual, is that tomorrow is not promised. I moved. I had everything all mapped out, all planned out, what I'm gonna do in every season of the year, in every month. I have all written down, mapped out, when I'm gonna graduate, when I'm gonna start working, when and where, and the possibilities are endless. And now the possibilities are limited. These are things it's what they call a curveball to plans. What I can say is that if you truly want to improve your life, it's a good idea to move out here. I've seen people who worked super hard and have given their best and were not given the chance to succeed that much or be acknowledged and be compensated for all the efforts that they put out. That is a very hard life to live. It's okay when you're in your 20s, when you're younger. It actually is very good for you to be young and struggling because it builds your character. It makes everything else seem easier. It also helps you develop a thick skin. So anywhere you go, if you've made it in that particular place in your life, and if you've made it through your 20s with all the struggles, personally and externally with other people, it's actually a very, very good thing for you. But there will come a time that you will get older and everything will wear you down, wear you out, wear you down. That happened to me. So I felt like I have outgrown everything in my life. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. There's this thing where we're so bound by loyalty to our country, our family, our friends, everything that we are used to doing. It's okay to outgrow. A part of me would say I wish I knew better early on, but also part of me is grateful that I learned it later in life, because I have really lived a very rich, full, colorful, fun, challenging life all throughout my 20s. I've developed this honesty with myself that is very rare among people, because if there's anything that is super hard to have, is to have that conversation with yourself about what you really want to achieve in your life and what you are willing to sacrifice in your life. I know maybe this video does not have a point, really, But sometimes it doesn't need a point, right? Sometimes we just sleep and then we wake up and then we eat and then we go back to sleep. And sometimes that doesn't really have a point. Nothing deep about that. But when you're pooping, it's when all the deep thoughts come. My camera got too hot, so I had to restart it. Anyway, so yeah, I feel like this video has no point. I guess points are subjective, just like life is subjective, everything else is. I just want to become the video that would point everybody watching this into the right direction. If you want to come over here and study, it is, I guess, the best time to do it, because a lot of students are actually dropping out, and the government needs us, needs people like me, needs people like you who are intentional in wanting to improve your life. People who are intentional are the best, because not a lot of people are, and the world needs more people like you and me, and it is so much worth everything, every challenge, every obstacle, every effort, all the amount of money. It is so much worth it, so worth it to start spending it on intentional living. Studying in Canada or anywhere else outside of your country, outside of your comfort zone, is very much worth it. During this pandemic, Canada has taken care of its citizens in a good way. I know some people don't agree with it, some Canadians don't, and maybe some students also don't agree with it, but personally, I feel that they're doing a good job compared to another country. But, you know, that's for another post. I would like to be that PSA video for everybody who wants to come out here and study. Do it. Just be clear with your intentions. Be clear with yourself. Be honest. Sit yourself down and think, you know, is this something that I want in the long term, or is it to escape something? It's very important to be happy wherever you are in life. If you try to go somewhere and move somewhere to be happier, it doesn't work out very well. If you're miserable, everywhere you go, you will find any reason to be miserable about. But if you have a mindset that is more clear and more open and more positive, it really does help. Life is so much more worth living if you intentionally wake up with the correct mindset, and a happy one, and a healthy one. For people who have doubts, who have this external noise surrounding them about decisions that they need to make in life, I suggest that you turn it down, you turn it off as much as you can. At the end of the day, you are the one who is accountable for the decisions you make for your life. You can't keep handing it to other people. So, I guess that's it for me. I'll be back with a less intense topic, but this is a pretty good first video. I love you, and you are loved. Park, and over there is Ivy Park. I decided to take a walk today because I've been writing and just been on my laptop for the last few days, and I just felt like I need to get out. I know that everybody feels the same way. I feel so lucky because I live near the river. Like this is the river. And look how pretty this place is, really. It's like a 5-minute brisk walk to the downtown area. If you can see the buildings over there. It's near my school.